welcome to LearnBytes, the show that delivers bite-sized pieces of wisdom so you can learn how to increase your efficiency and productivity, embrace your natural creativity, and lead with impact. I'm Samantha Garrett from Using Technology Better, and joining me today to share their wisdom is Beth Reading. Welcome, Beth.
Oh, thanks for having me.
No, you're most welcome. Excited to have you here. So Beth is the founder of My Pilates Time, and she's chosen today to speak on the topic of efficiency and productivity. So Beth, before we jump into our 8 questions in 4 minutes, do you want to share a little bit about yourself and what you're passionate about in life?
Yeah, sure. So, like you said, Sam, I'm the owner of My Pilates Time, and I'm passionate about helping women just feel really good in their bodies and in themselves so that they can, enjoy life without, suffering with aches and pains, and just enjoy all the parts of their life that they want, all the activities and fun things they want to be a part of. And I live in Queenstown, New Zealand. I feel very blessed to live here among the mountains, covered in snow at the moment. So it's lovely to have that richness of nature around me.
Yeah, everyone will be envious now the moment you say that. But what we can tell people that is if they want to see that beauty, a lot of your videos on My Pilates Time, we actually see the Queenstown Mountains in the background.
Isn't it lovely?
Yeah, very nice. So lovely. Thank you, Beth. So, as you know, the show is all about bite-sized pieces of wisdom. So that's why I'm going to give you a 4-minute timer. And I know the pressure's on. So if you beat the clock, come in under the 4 minutes, you can ask me any question, and I'll do my best to answer it. So
okay, sounds fun. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, all right, we're ready. I'm going to click across and start the all-important timer, and we'll go. All right. First mobile phone and current phone.
Oh, well, my first one, I wouldn't really know what it was, but I know it was as big as a brick, so it was a long time ago. And at the moment, I have an Oppo. And I liked it because it was teal green.
Pretty. I do say that does sound very nice. What does working efficiently and productively mean to you?
Well, I love crossing things off a list. So I'm a real list girl. And if I can get through the end of the day and have my list crossed off, that makes me feel really achieved. And I know this is dorky, but even if I do something that's not on the list, I'll write it down just so I can cross it off.
Oh my gosh, but I do that too. I'm so with you.
Yeah. So very, I love those lists.
When and where do you work best?
Well, I'm definitely a morning girl, and I've actually changed my workspace just recently because my husband and I, we both work from home and my kids do online school. So I was sort of at the kitchen table family room. And it's so hard for me to work and see any dishes in the sink. I had to do those dishes. And so what I've done recently is moved to a little nook up in my Pilates studio where I can take myself away and I don't have to look at the dishes. And it's just been so much better. Yeah.
That is an awesome tip because I've actually had a lot of people asking me about working from home tips, given that's what we're doing. So that is so fantastic. You popped that in.
I've also got a little nook in our bedroom too. So I've just put a little chair, a little side table. So I can even just sneak in here and shut into the bedroom and shut the door. Yeah. So just little spaces that you can pull away from, being distracted.
By people and dishes. I love it. Your favorite app for helping you work efficiently or productively?
I've been using Google Keep quite a bit, just on the side of my emails. So writing emails that are just links that I need to refer to a lot. They're just easy to go in, copy and paste and put them in my emails. Before I was going into like a drive folder and it just seemed to take a lot longer.
Good tip.
Yeah.
Biggest efficiency or productivity challenge?
Okay, well, for me, I would always procrastinate because I'd always say I'm a perfectionist. So I wanted to get things right. And that would be what I would say. Well, I can't get that done yet, or I won't post that blog or that video because it wasn't exactly how I imagined it. But when I got, whittled it down and started to think, why am I actually saying that? It was actually because fear was underneath that. And the real reason I was saying I wanted it to be perfect was because I was afraid or fearful that it would be judged or not liked. And when I got over that and realized that even if I put something out that isn't maybe exactly right, but it's still helping people and benefiting people, then it makes that perfectionism, I can just let that go.
That's fantastic. And do you know what? That's interesting, because the next question was going to be the number one thing you've done that has had the biggest impact. And I think you answered that in that, which was beautiful, because we've got 35 seconds, so I can move on to the next two questions.
Yeah, okay.
No, I think we can cross off our list 5 and 6 together. I love it. Book, video, or podcast that you'd recommend to others?
I like Women of Impact by Lisa Beaulieu. Yeah, I love her little Dear Diary entries.
So good. Awesome. And if you could save an hour each day and spend that time doing something you're passionate about, how would you spend it?
I do walk every day, but an extra hour would mean I could go up a bigger mountain, and I would love that. I feel like when I move, I can think, I can release emotion, clears my head. So that's why I love movement, and walking is gold. So maybe in summer when I get longer days, I'll be able to have more time to do that.
That's great. We just had over 4 minutes, so we'll
that's good.
You snuck in the answer, getting up bigger mountains in time, so we were all good. But I was just thinking, because of course when we have longer days, the daylight savings particularly in our part of the world.
Especially so far south here in Queenstown, summer the sun doesn't go down till, it could be 11 o'clock, you could still have a bit of light. So it's crazy.
Here's a lot of mountains you can climb.
There is.
Thank you, Beth. That was so interesting. And I just wanted to highlight something you said around that fear of putting things out there. I interviewed someone else recently who actually spoke about the same thing, but their topic was creativity. And they said, so the question to them was about what's a barrier to creativity. And it was so interesting that it was a similar underlying thing to both the efficiency and the productivity and the creativity, just that fear. So, I'm really glad that we then tackled about how you overcome that, in the fact that if it's still helping people.
Yeah, I think that's the key. I always have that, bring that back. Why am I doing this, and what's the point of it? And then it comes back to that passion. Well, what am I doing this work for? And it's to help people. And nobody ever says, oh, that video was a bit blurry at the beginning, or your shirt was twisted. Nobody cares so much about you, only you. They're all thinking about themselves. And so just getting the focus off yourself, and you're helping people, and just having that in your mind is been so freeing.
That's going to be really helpful to people. I'm so glad we
because everybody's got something that is unique to them. And I'm not the Pilates teacher that somebody else is, but there are people there that need what I have. So everybody has a gift, and if they can express themselves and not try and be like anyone else, and not worry about what people think of them, because there are people there that will benefit from what they have to offer.
Yeah, it's like you're never ever going to please and be the person for everyone. So focus on the people that you are the right instructor for, and the rest will flow. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So where can people find more about you, more about My Pilates Time? Because we're going to pop all these links below. So I'd love you to share.
Yeah, mypilatestime.com. You can head over there, and there's actually a free 7-day trial on the website. So that's a great way to give it some classes a go and see if it might work for you. And My Pilates Time on Facebook and Instagram.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, that's it for today's show. Thanks for sharing your time with us, Beth.
Thanks for having me.
You're very, very welcome. So if you've enjoyed this conversation and you want to keep learning alongside me and learning from our guests, then do make sure you subscribe to the Using Technology Better YouTube channel, or if you're listening to the podcast, follow the show so that you can get notified about new episodes. Now, we also have a friendly little fortnightly newsletter, which is chock full of tips and tricks and strategies to help you be more efficient, more productive, and also more organized. So those lists feature in there, I must say. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, there's also a link below for you to sign up for that. So that's it for today, but I will see you again soon for another bite-sized piece of the learning journey that is life. Bye for now.